Yes, it's done happened, fight fans. The fight world has been flipped over side and turned over. Finally, we get to see Jaron Bruce Ennis going up against another top performer, and this will be epic. This video is protected under the Fair Use Act. It is used for educational purposes only. This is a fair use video.
All right. That's the second fight. By the way, Rashidi, could you see, if you get a victory, could you see an Ennis fight where we could determine who's going to be the future of the welterweight division?
Let's go. Everybody know what I want. Just if they're paying, I'm playing.
Let's go. We already had this supposed to be set up for this fight.
Let's go. Niggas, we wasn't paying. Come on, man.
I don't gotta say nothing.
You guys talking like double the price like it was a lot. Like, come on, bro. We could have got it tonight. Like, come on, don't play with me.
Let's go. We can go now.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't
so that's the second
fight. You
fight.
ain't like that. Don't play with me like that.
But you got Via first.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it. You ain't like that. Don't play like that.
Let's get to the co-main.
Don't play like that with me, bro. Get fucked up.
Jaron Bruce Ennis.
Yeah. Look at Alright, I'm gonna keep it cool.
He on Bart, yo.
Corinne Trukashi.
He too moody. He too moody.
All right, Boots.
I got him already.
Let's talk about this fight. Speedy, you were quoted as saying you see yourself right now as the future of the welterweight division. That's kind of a moniker that Jaron Boots has had for a while. There can only be one future. Will we find out who's the real future of the welterweight division, I guess, on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. You want to see that.
And who is
me? You guys talking like he got 5 arms, just like just a fighter just like me. So you want to see who's the top dog? And another back to Villa, like he be coming here talking nice, but him and his team talking crazy. Every time when he in the media, he act like he's sweet and everything, godly. But he be talking crazy. So at first I was gonna give him a casual ass whooping, but now I'm beating his ass.
Now, all the talk can be put to bed right there about Boots ain't fought nobody, or Boots hasn't had this, or Boots hasn't had that. Boots, who is 25 years old, 5'10", with a 74-inch reach. He has 30 fights. He's 29-0 with 27 knockouts and 1 no contest. Then you got Speedy, the Rashidi Ellis, who is 29-0. 5'9", 72-inch reach, 24-0 with 15 knockouts. Speedy Rashidi Ellis was put on the shelf when he fought for Golden Boy because he beat their top contender, Alexis Rocha, who is a top welterweight right now. He beat him handedly. Oscar De La Hoya got mad and put him on the shelf. Bruce Ennis has fought top competition like Sergey Limpinets, and he just dismantled Castillo Clayton in the last battle. Rashidi Ellis' last battle, he destroyed a person in the beginning of the fight after doing a 2.5-year loss. So he didn't even have time to acclimate himself back to the division. But now it's on. The time is now, and both fighters know. Rashidi Ellis knows he's done wasted 2.5 years of his boxing career, and he's trying to get back on the fast track because he has such a high ceiling. And Boots, he's trying to break all the records and become legendary, not just great, but legendary. And the time is now. When we on the edge of the greatest fight in welterweight in the last 40 years between Earl the True Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford, all 4 belts are ready to get tossed in the air. And the winner of this fight right here will be the top welterweight. Rashidi Ellis makes a case, Bruce Ennis makes a case. All the other welterweights will be far and few behind after this fight, even Virgil Ortiz. This is the best fight in the best. And if it's a great fight, they can have a rematch and maybe even a trilogy. That's what boxing fans don't realize is if it's a great fight, you can run the fight back. You can do it more than one time. We used to do it for all great fights. We ain't got to sit there and keep watching you fight bums and people that's not class. But I commend both fighters because the only way that you could become great is if you go against somebody great and you push yourself against somebody great, because you never know your true potential and how great you can be unless you push yourself to the limit. And once you push yourself to the limit, either you're gonna fold or you're gonna break through that limit. And if you break through that limit, then you have a whole nother limit now. You have a whole new ceiling. And that's what I used to get on Terrence Crawford about, because he's never had a person push him to his limit. So he's never broke through that first ceiling. He's still stuck there. While Earl has broke through ceiling after ceiling after ceiling. All I gotta do is just say this is gonna be a great fight. Fans, we have hope for the future. This is gonna be a hell of a card for the PBC. You got Gervonta Tank Davis going against Hector Luis Garcia. That's a big fight. And you also got Boots and you got Rashidi, both trying to take care of their respective opponents. And hey, it's me again, Demetrius Andrade. He's back on the card and he's trying to set up a fight with Jamal Charlo. If we get the Rashidi Ellis and Boots fight and the Jamal Charlo and it's me again, Demetrius Andrade fight, PBC shuts it down and cap it off with the Terrence Bud Crawford and Spence fight. It'll be the greatest year in boxing probably ever. But that's my take. Thank you.